When I think of comfort food, I think of chicken pot pie. Today I'm making mini chicken pot pies, and you can eat them in just a few bites. The ingredients you're going to need are chicken broth, heavy whipping cream, mixed vegetables, pie crust, flour, pepper, thyme, fresh parsley, cooked chicken that I've also chopped, butter, salt, and 1 egg. The first ingredient is butter. I'm going to put it in my hot pan. Okay. All right, here's our flour. We're just mixing this together for a few minutes. Building our layers. You don't want to taste the flour, so we need to make sure it's incorporated with the butter. And we don't want any lumps. Okay, I'm going to keep stirring, but I'm going to add my chicken broth. And some of my chicken broth is from when I cooked my chicken. I cooked it in the crock pot, and then I shredded it, and then I chopped it, so it will fit really well inside the mini chicken pot pies. Okay, next our whipping cream. I'm using heavy. You can use regular, or you can use half and half. That's another option. So we're almost ready to add our main ingredients. I'm using a little whisk because I like it better than my bigger whisk. Okay, so here's our chicken. Try not to splash everybody. Okay, here's our mixed vegetables. These are frozen. You could use canned, but I would recommend using frozen. Of course, you can cut fresh. Okay, now our seasonings. So salt, pepper, and thyme. So we're going to let this cook for a few minutes, and then we'll move on to the next stage. All right, our next step is to fill our pans. That's our filling that we finished, and it's cooling on the side. And now we're going to spray. I just want to make sure they don't stick. Okay. Our next part is we're going to flour our surface. Lightly, we shouldn't need too much. And we're going to roll out our pie crust. Okay. Now I've let these sit out for a few minutes, start to warm up. Now if you've got a biscuit or a cookie cutter, that's what I'm going to use. This is the only one that I have that's the right size. So mine has scalloped edges. You don't need to have that. Not necessary. But that's all I had. Okay. So that's what I'm going to use. So just push down. So I'm going to need 12 of these, because that's how many this recipe makes. Whoops, there we go. Okay, I need 3 more pieces for inside there for our crust. And I do have some left over, so just take this. Of course, if you're making your own, you might not need to do this, but this is store-bought crust. And our oven's preheated to 375. So I'm just gonna take this, don't wanna work it too much, but I'm gonna roll it out again, and I hopefully can get 3 more. Okay, let's see. So what I'm going to do is push them down inside of here, stretching them more, up the sides also, as far as they will go. They won't go all the way to the top, but that's okay. Don't want to stretch them too much because you don't want to break the crust. But I'm forming them to the sides. And then I'll just do that for every one. Now I got these pans at the grocery store. I'm curious if they will leave some kind of marks or indentations in the crust and make it look rustic. I'm hoping. These came in a pack of 4 with liners and even with a clear topping, or like if you were taking these somewhere. So a lid, a clear lid. So I'm going to keep working on these. Okay, what I've decided to do is I'm going to put a top on 6 of them, and 6 I'm not going to. So that's why I'm rolling out my next piece of pie crust, and I'm just going to do 6 more that will go on top. Okay. There we go. Oh, what I also want to do is fork the bottom of each one. Each pie crust. This is so they don't rise up too much. Okay, all right. So I'll show you one of these. It's gonna go on top, but I'm just gonna put them aside. Okay. So they're all gonna need to be vented, all the ones that are getting crust on top. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. And I just happen to have these really cool cutters. They're tiny. It just says cutters. So because we're gonna have to vent the top.
Good.
Okay. Let's see, I think I'm gonna pick a star. How about that? This is gonna be the top part of our pie crust. And even though I don't bake a lot, I just thought these were so cool. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna do maybe 6 different patterns. Now it's time to fill our cups. Wouldn't this be great for a brunch? All right.
Well, how about gobbler roll?
Gobbler cobbler. Remember, we came up with that?
Yeah.
All right, got it. All right, let me move this out of the way.
Go.
Only 6 are getting tops. Okay, so if you don't have mini cutters, you would put this on. If you don't have cutters, you would just cut slits. There we go. Now, You could also use your little pieces here and put those on. Where was that one? If you wanted to. To decorate, you could use a bunch of them. And make them more decorative, because one's really not going to be enough. Okay, so now I'm pressing down the top piece of the crust just to match up with the other piece. And of course we won't have to do that with the other 6 because they don't have tops. But I wanted to try both ways to see which one we liked better. So you might have to do the slit again, just to make sure. Do that first. I don't know why. But it's cool because it makes the sound. Okay, wash my hands. And I'm just going to chop this. Okay. All right, put this in here. And then brush these tops. So you can certainly do with no tops at all, no top crust, or you could have all of them with top crust. See if I can get some parsley on there. Okay. So it said cooking time 25 to 30 minutes. I'm going to do 30. And now we wait. Okay, so I decided to put foil on top of the ones without a top crust because I didn't want it to dry out. So I'm going to put some parsley on top, which I could have done before they went in the oven, but I didn't think of it. So they'll continue cooking as they sit here. And then the best part is we'll give them a try. All right, so today I made mini chicken pot pies.
Pies, chicken minis. They're beautiful.
Well, wait, before you try it, what do you think? Presentation-wise, the top crust, definitely.
Yeah, that looks good.
It looks good. I'm sure they both taste good, but presentation-wise, yeah, I would definitely go for the one with the top.
One thing I would think is you got a lot of bread, so that's why we made them without.
Yeah, I wanted to see you.
I can't wait. I gotta dig
I know,
in.
we're so hungry. We're starving. Oh, yeah.
Okay, top comfort food, chicken pot pie.
Very good.
When have you ever seen a mini chicken pot pie? Not me.
That's true. I haven't either. No, I really like that.
Wow.
I mean, and, you know, for a party, make maybe one per person, maybe two, depending, but that would be great.
Very nice.
So heavy hors d'oeuvre, or for a brunch, they'd be a nice accompaniment.
Make these people be talking about them.
That's true.
Pretty simple, right?
Not bad, yeah. Very good. Yeah, I think, like I say, The more you do anything, the better you're going to get.
I like the fact the pans you got at the grocery store, the metal pans you cook them in, have a plastic lid. So if you're going to take this somewhere, you just snap that plastic lid on and
That's true.
you go.
That
You don't
is
even
handy.
have to take them out, so they stay in great
Right.
shape till you get to your destination.
That's true. And definitely let them cool before you do try and take them out.
Nice.
So that's a good point. I didn't think about that. Well, we hope you like this video. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time with another great video. Bye-bye.